we are now entering the sponsored segment of this. So thank you, Paradox, for a sponsor for Crusader Kings 3. This is the new Tours and Tournaments DLC, which we are currently doing. You're going to bring your knights for duels, and your lord can also join in on this. If you want to learn more, there's also a nice deal going on. I guess if you get Chapter 2 bundle, you get with 3 additional DLCs for only $5 more than the Tours and Tournaments DLC itself. So like you can basically get a jump ahead on all that. Tournament arrival. You have arrived at the site of the tournament here in Trollvik. Though not all the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colorful surroundings, all looking forward to the fourth display. There is no time to lose. I must begin preparing. I must be a victor at absolutely any cost. I cannot wait to start. What? I didn't even have a chance to look at that. Shit. My knight qualified. He did not qualify for the melee contest. That's great. Just why? Because I'm short? That's bullshit. Why is jumping not allowed? Why can't I jump on people's heads? Clear divide has been drawn between 2 teams who stand across each other. Horses riding in the background. This should be a good day. To the field. Unhappy fans. Above the baying of the crowd, I can hear quite clearly the brewing of fight, cracking my neck to look around me. I can make out 2 figures, each with a handful of others' garments. Brooding buffoon. I try to rip your guts out. Okay, I scream, that's enough. 61% chance to getting wounded. Yeah, come now. There's no time. You gain stress. Neither one's mine. Yes, screw them. Fight. Final blows. Both teams are nearly even. Who wins will come down to the hair's breadth. You can see on the heralds begin to make their way on the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The duel is next. Contest is over, and one team's limelight is being ready. There are after many trials and delays, Sultan says contest. The friendly sport Duke, vassal, and the Holy Roman Empire. Huh. Oh, there you go. Above all, reveling, try to hear someone sudden violent noise coming from the alleys. As you approach, I observe what seems to be a peasant brawl, but one of them is more skilled than the rest. Prowess is 11. Yeah, welcome to join my knights. Yeah, I'm gonna bet. I'm a gamba. 10, 12. Woo! That guy's gonna win. Corsica, I hope they all die. Yes, that was the guy I voted on, right? Holy shit, I want him as a marshal. I wonder if I can entice this dude to... Wait a minute! That's my guy! My guy won! Sardinian Knights! Woo-wee! Way to go! That's my guy right there! That's my guy! And there are wasted confessions. In contrast, in front of me is approaching Cereso. The participants evenly matched. I grip the wood railing in front of me, yelling in my interpretation along with the rest of the crowd. Said yell, however, swiftly turns into a strangled cry as I feel something trickle down my spine, some sort of fluid, something both hot and cold somehow. I spin on my heel to find myself confronted with his goblet swishing with the remains of an unidentified drink currently crawling its way down my back. Now then, watch where you're going, he blurred, gesturing accusingly at me with the cup. You should be more careful. You getting soaked for 5 years? Are you freaking kidding me? Count whatever the frick his face is. Who the hell is this guy? Who? Who the hell is this? Oh, and Tuscany? Oh, I don't give a crap. Screw them. Get him out of here. What a piece of shit. Number sound. Yeah, after many trials. Yeah, he won. Well deserved. You lose 39 stress. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Week? I got a hangover for 3 months. Okay. A 3-month hangover. That's pretty wild. What in the world has happened to your daughter, Daisy? She is all bruised and beat. She refused the name. Who did this to her? Was it the older child? Daisy keeps shy. Yeah, okay, if she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't have to. It's all good. Okay. I got board games next. Oh, I'm going to participate. I hear a woman's echo across the guards. But you have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's as bright as rain cloud. The angry loser shouts. She's as bright as a rain cloud? Wait a minute. Rain clouds has intelligence? You lose 20 stress. This is an excellent entertainment. Must be a lot of precipitation to do this. Double or nothing. Go again. You win the bet. You gain 50 and 75. You lose the bet. You pay 20. Gamba! Shit. Board game contest begins. The value of pitches and volumes of crowds' cheers leave no question as to favorites. May the best win. I have to place a bet. Oh, that asshole from Corsia. Screw him. I ain't betting on him. I shuffle aside to let someone by, but no sooner have I done so than they start talking. Knock on Mario. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, no, I'm Mario. I open my mouth to respond, but Francisco is too quick. I don't suppose you've got any favorites. Someone you think is going to take home the win. Me? I've got a good feeling about Marco. Screw Marco. Yeah, it's going to be this other guy. I'm trying to kill Marco. I'm going to execute his ass. If I get him, he dies. His whole freaking family. I'm going to kill them all. A whole lot of them. Harold booms. They didn't make it. Don't take the compassionate trait. Excuse me, we're playing as Mario. Mario is compassionate. Okay. Well, Marco didn't make the finals, so board game semifinals is over. Jeez, that's a well-developed character there. Well, the other guy won. At least Marco didn't win. I hate his ass. Bowser wears display. I spy a carefully wrapped package. Taylor happened. That opens me carefully, untying the leather bindings and reveal an exquisite embroidered crest. The Leon. The Leon? Burn this. Yes, I want a Mario chest. Yes, please. See it done. I'll place a bet. I think it's that guy. Bosco. Sun beats down. That's where Francis only see comfort mongering back in the spotted crowd. Refreshed for 5 years. Small health boost. Parched. I gained parched for 5 years. Now I'm just gonna buy it. Here you go. Yep. Now, one last verse. Who's this? Not my guy. Hey, at least I bet on him and I freaking won. Like gazers of the crowd generally flows around all male spectators. Apart from me, I notice. Stella is staring directly at me. Our gaze is locked before she immediately breaks eye contact. Flirting her eyes around, flittering her eyes around anyway other than me. Normally I'd be suspicious, but the bitten lip and constant stolen glances back to check if I'm still watching tells something different. Well, well, well. Flirty, huh? I'm married, madam! Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong one! The sun goes down on the final day of the tournament, and the mass crowd begins to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. I fat-fingered that. Team carried the day in melee. Francisco's mastery of verse saw the worthy winner. Superior in the blades, taking home the prize of the duel. What a great occasion, sir. Melee winner. The grand effects of the tournament. Jeez, the Pope King that much. Oh, I gotta have that grand wedding. Betrothed can marry in a grand wedding. Plan the grand wedding. I have literally no choice. I must do this. A bloody wedding? You can do that? I am so glad they added that. That is so cool. You can literally have the red wedding now. That is awesome. Yeah, Mario, Princess Anne of England. Yep. All right. Oh wow, that's expensive. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yeah. Let's. Whew. Oh man. Recreation, murder, seduce diplomacy, gain an alliance with a selected character, or even wow them into submission. The only problem with this is that I'm an honest character, so this might wreck me. French King is really young, so if I can establish a relationship with him, I don't know. We'll see. That's the only thing I can do, because like when I wage war with him again, like he'll be dragged in, but he doesn't really hate me that much, you know? Good. This is the only thing I know to do. The grand wedding. I can't wait. You're enjoying the ceremony, proof of what I've managed to organize. Everything has gone well so far, and soon, as we think of that, we jinxed it. And freezes in confusion, clearly having forgotten the next step of the ceremony. Well, it's Princess Anne of England. I can feel King Richard's eyes piercing me from the crowd, urging me to intervene. I can salvage the situation. A 67% chance, or I embarrass her. Let's go! Yes! Smooth recovery. I'm the man. Thank you. Everyone is excited and amazed by the magnificence of the wedding venue. Everyone but the Pope. Since his arrival, he has been prowling and searching for a pretext to complain. Are you wearing makeup? Those covered veils are sinful. What are with all these unchastened mingling? Is this all a show of luxury and lust? I am ashamed of myself. Gain the guards, accompany this killjoy to the door. He becomes my rival. I'll pretend I didn't hear anything. He's like 69. How long can this dude live? Get him out of here. I am glad I told my servants earlier to keep an eye out for King Raymond's arrival, because in the midst of the wedding preparations, I would have missed it otherwise. Instead, I'm proudly standing in the middle of the courtyard wearing my fancy clothes and surrounded by guard and honor when Raymond makes his entrance. I am extremely pleased to welcome you, King Raymond. I am certain that you will find the hospitality most agreeable and to be impressed with the wonders of the realm has to offer. King Raymond of France. Ah, that's going to be my bud. I hope you enjoy the ceremony. Let me show you the gardens. Your gardens don't impress him. Yikes. Raymond is in awe of the wedding venue. 60% chance. Come on. He was impressed. I did it! The day has finally come, and I couldn't ponder of my Mario, the beautiful groom. As the person standing to my side unwillingly discovered, look at him, isn't he radiant? And it's such a good thing. Everything is perfect. As I finally turn around, I realize that my neighbor is none less King Raymond. And I could take advantage of this moment of connection. You gain 75, you lose 19 stress. Dynasty and Mario gain 150 renown. I'm just so proud. Aren't you jealous? You grow closer, form a rivalry with King Raymond. Important weddings make important allies. This option is available to you because of your diplomacy challenge. 70% Raymond is impressed. You and compete your die on the diplomacy to lose. Oh. 67% chance. Woo! You failed to impress him. Lovely. That's the King of France. No, you don't like him. Right now, I don't. But when the other guy dies and we win the war, I'll have an accord with the man. As the ceremony runs its course, I finally managed to place myself by King Richard to engage him in some small talk, which rapidly moves into a more interesting field, politics. We shared casual remarks, which led him to silently be where I wanted him. I can never feel too safe. Your enemies are always getting stronger around you. A pity if someone took advantage of that, huh? It's good to have strong allies. Now, Raymond doesn't trust you. Raymond is impressed. Raymond doesn't trust you. Thanks, game. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. Tradition rituals are completed, and all that's left is the final vows, formal consent, seal on the marriage of both Mario and Anne, and say, I do. Yay! With all the formalities behind us, it's now time to celebrate. The signal of service to bring out the food and the drinks, and to Stephen, and to shepherd the guests into the feast venue. Let the wedding banquet begin! The magnificent throng of musicians, tumblers, and actors provide an evening's entertainment. Thrilling guests across the hall. Near my seat, both Roberto and King Richard share their opinions on the display. A lot of thought goes into the right balance of background noise. It's good to see some without too much bustle. It's fine, I suppose. I just prefer a truly impressive orchestration, never these half measures. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I had envisioned it differently when I hired him, Richard. King Richard becomes your friend, which is exactly what I want. Yes. The banquet hall is dressed in the right colors, senses that are both High Chieftain Sir and King Richard share their opinions of the decorations. There have been a good amount of coin laid down here. See that trapezy is from half a continent away. Richard. It's a waste of good potential. There's plenty of gaze here. Why not take it further? My southern neighbor. I'm gonna kill this guy eventually. I'm not gonna get involved because I want that prestige. As the wedding host, I know that I should be spending time with the couple and their families, but I just can't tear myself away from my friend King Richard. I see Quinn is staring at me, starting to glare at me, but every time I try to excuse myself, Richard has me howling with laughter all over again. King Richard becomes your best friend. Featuring exotic treats, exotic art, Richard Sphinx. Near the seat, King Nasir and Richard shares a tasty sign of ambition. I'm not saying shit. After observing King Richard from afar, Raymond really come to the conclusion that I cannot just approach him. Start talking about the weather. To pay me some alliance. A soon spot you to the daughter of Prince Robert. Across the room. Tell me, where does Raymond's interest lie? The most valiant man, versed in war and its arts. Fantastic. Fantastic, okay. The newly acquired knowledge, I artfully approach King Richard, who's enjoying the feast in some other's company. May we have small word, King? I ask. I would want to interrupt the view of Parliament. King Richard raises his eyes, curious to hint, well, of course, what's the matter brings you, noble Mario? So, Did you hear about a treaty? You hear about the bear? How about the Baron's campaign? What a siege that was. Please drink and eat with me. Hear the rumors about courtly plots and a siege. Ha! Ah, kindred soul. Okay, okay. I can see all guests are satisfied with it and pretty tired, but the day's celebration is not over yet. Quickly organize a festive procession to lead to the newlyweds to their bedchamber, and let the newlyweds celebrate privately. For us who remain, let's pour another drink. It's time for fornication. The newlyweds are taking their leave, consigned with their families to the bedchamber to consummate their union. The rest of us return to the banquet hall for the merry celebrations. Looking over the crowd, I bask in the warmth of the happy occasion, drawing strength from the smiling faces of the concord. But who is that hunched figure? The rest of the evening is mine to spend how I wish. My presence here today must not be overshadowed. You're getting 75 stuff. You look at the poor hasn't fallen asleep. You go closer form of with Countess. That's who? I don't know who that is. Well, more prestige for me. The newlyweds retired for the evening. The braziers are lit and the flagons filled. The musicians rallied. Hours later, I hear myself looking hazily down at my goblet as King Richard, father of the bride, who has just almost choked on his wine. He slurs, "Yo, you know, I was sure about your Mario sort, but you're all right." This reminds me, I need your opinion. More ale, you gain 150 prestige. You gain a trait Eager Reveler. You lose stress. 50%, you gain trait Drunkard. You must keep in contact with the family now. It's worth it for the prestige. When finally the last guest leaves, I look around the deserted venue. Food left over, the spilled wine on the floor, and echoes of laughter. I feel satisfied. What an amazing day. I did a very fine job organizing. Thank you all for coming. 800 prestige. Gracious host for 20 years. Damn. The Grand Tour. Intent to embrace your carnal desire and seek sexual encounters with a plethora of partners. This often results in stress reduction for lustful characters. Seek to improve the lives of others by looking for opportunities to make alternative actions. This often leads to an increased popularity and piety. And criminals around often leads to an increase in control, and just characters may lose stress. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll do justice. All right. It's the most amplitude there. Mercenary guards. That's literally it. All right, that's all I can do. This is actually pretty cool. Start Grand Tour. I cannot wait. I'm getting all kinds of like prestige, man. Oh, welcome worthy of a king at the gates, Prince Mario. Good to see you, my brother. We formally embrace publicly, marking our bonds of family. Mario explains the planned evening banquet, promising entertainment. All right, well let's do it. Diane become okay. Increases his intrigue. Very nice, very nice. Seems that I'm not the only honored guest. Prince's court this evening sat fascinating Angelbert. Conversation has left me feeling elated. My skills in the matter of war are legend, King. If you'll have me, I'd gladly lend those skills to you. Of war? That looks impressive. That's a 27. Of course. I emerged from the slumber of another peaceful night, staying with Prince Mario as I regained my consciousness, but I felt something heavy beside me that wasn't there before. I turned to see Mario sitting at the end of the bed, fully clothed. Good morning, my king. I thought it prudent to give you a gift. What finer gift than the gift of my conversation? The gift is certainly unexpected, but there is such a pleasant thing to wake up to. What a wonderful way to wake up. Okay. Get out of my sight, nerd. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Would you have been naked? Yet another foreign meal is placed in front of me. I knock it around with my knife. Watching the dark, unfamiliar slide around. Prince Mario's getting closer to hook on it. I'm sure the local food is fine. Instead of dinner, waiting my dessert and finally arrives, I can scarcely contain my elation. A delightful cake in the shape of the Crusader fort is placed in front of me. The thing is so authentic, I can just imagine the honeyed invaders trying to breach the walls of my dessert. Of course, I love it, but the only question is, how can I best show my appreciation? I'll remember this. I'll owe you one. He gets a hook on it. Yeah. What a nice guy. Made me a cake. Does he have two sons named Mario II? Maybe. Everybody was called Mario. Mario. I named everybody Mario. And sometimes I've added numbers and sometimes I forgot. So the meal this evening has been to die for, but as the chefs keep piling food high, I have noticed my has been scarcely touching what she little puts on her plate. Is that my daughter? No. Though the lack of appetite would be fine, seems to be getting insulted. Eat something. Okay, all right. My Mario, my brother is my friend now. So, all right, we're gonna. What is my skills? And nothing for steward. That's great. Just great. I guess book. Theory of chess. All I got is the book, man. I win the match despite Mario doing my winning. Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure, because there's not much else you can do, you know? It's time for tribute. I make no demand. Yep, I need my money. Need my money. Mario has defied the authority of the crown and refused to submit to my demands. There is little I can do now, but an insult like this constitutes a crime. Oh, shit. Mario's going to jail. Well. Shit. One of the assassins steps toward me and presses his knife firmly to my side. Happy hunting, my lord. We've come hunting kings. I guess I punching? Time for the hunt? What the hell? Okay. There's no concern of mine. Would gladly interrogate me, my vassal, if I were to get rid of the grounds since it's illegal activity. Time for the hunt. Alexander Johnson out myself in a shady alleyway. Out of the darkness, a strange sound emerges. The origin is a glimpse of God. What is he doing here in this murky alley? If I just could inch closer. She should contribute more to the realm. Yeah, contribute more. It's time for that tribute. Defied my authority. Oh shit, these people are gonna get murdered. Looking forward to that. Whatever that is. Okay, I was looking forward to that. Holy shit, I was looking forward to that. What the frick? Of course, you know, now it's just a matter of mopping things up here, but you get the idea.